Guy Ritchie, I love you. Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre was released a couple weeks ago. It's a brand new 2023 spy action thriller comedy directed by Guy Ritchie, starring Jason Statham, Aubrey Plaza, Hugh Grant, Josh Hartnett, Carrie Elways, and Bugsy Malone. And this movie was supposed to come out last year. There was some drama because apparently there were some scenes regarding a Ukrainian gang. And, well, once the whole Ukraine incident started up, Guy Ritchie goes, well, can't have that. So he changed it to a Russian gang. So he had to reshoot a lot of scenes in the movie, change it around a little bit. And so it released this past year. A couple weeks ago. It was kind of just dumped in theaters with minimal marketing, unfortunately. But obviously, I caught wind of it because Guy Ritchie is one of my favorite directors of all time. So obviously, I had to see this, and this review is very late, but I've been very busy. I reviewed all the Scream movies, which rankings for that will be coming in April, so I can discuss some spoilers once enough people have seen Scream 6. But either way, here's my very late review for Operation Fortune. And starting off with the good, there's a lot that I really like in this movie. First of all, you have Jason Statham as the main character. He's this gentleman spy. He plays the character very well. And yes, Jason Statham has really just been playing Jason Statham in his movies lately. But that's okay. He knows what he's good at, and he plays it very well. He's great at playing the smartass British badass, and he plays it very well. In every movie he does, Jason Statham is always a highlight, and he's really great in this movie. And you have Aubrey Plaza in this movie. I haven't really seen her much since Parks and Rec ended. I know she's been in a few things, I just haven't gotten around to seeing them. But she does really great in this movie as well. I really like her back and forth with Jason Statham. Really, really great chemistry there. And you have Josh Hartnett as this washed up actor that they bring on to this mission that they're doing. And he's a really great screen presence. Really great to see Josh Hartnett in a movie again because he just disappeared for a little bit after the 90s were over. I don't know what he did after the 90s were over because I just haven't seen him in anything, but he was really great in this movie. Great to see him again. And I really like his chemistry with Aubrey Plaza as well. Aubrey Plaza just really works well with everybody she works with. And then you have Carrie Elways as the leader of this little spy group that Jason Statham and Aubrey Plaza are a part of. And, first of all, it's really nice to see Carrie Elways play a non-villain role for once after little bit of him playing villain roles. And also, it's just really nice to see Carrie Elways in a good movie, because, once again, he has been in some pretty bad movies lately, like Black Christmas 2019, and that stupid Catholic movie with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I can't even remember what that movie was called, but he was in that. That movie was terrible. Just really great to see Carrie Elways again. I really loved his performance. And then rounding out the members of this spy team, you have Bugsy Malone as the gunman for the team. And he does a really good job as well. His only other acting credit, at least what I'm getting from IMDb, is The Gentleman. And I have not seen that movie since theaters, but I do slightly remember him in that movie. He wasn't a main character, but he was really good in this movie. He was really badass, and I really liked the way he played the character. I'm really excited to see him in more stuff as well. And then you have, finally, Hugh Grant as the kind of villain in this movie. He's this corrupt arms dealer who's doing business with some very shady people. So they have to go in and spy on him to see what he's selling, who he's selling it to, what it is. Hugh Grant is just a really great actor, in my opinion. He's funny in everything he does, but it can also be serious and intimidating. And there's a few scenes in this movie where he does do that. And I just really like the way he plays the character. Like I said, I really like Hugh Grant as an actor. He's just a fun screen presence in everything. and he really stole the show in this movie. I just really liked him here. And then moving on to, from the acting, you have the story of this movie. Like I said, Hugh Grant plays this shady dealer that they have to spy on, find out what he's selling, who he's selling it to, why it's a highly demanded product, and if it's going to be falling into the wrong hands or not. Very Guy Ritchie style comedy, really funny moments, really serious moments, a lot of suspense, as you come to expect with a Guy Ritchie film. Although, I will say, it's nowhere near as good as Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, or The Gentleman, but it's still a very solid film from Guy Ritchie. Like I said, it's got that classic style of Guy Ritchie humor and suspense, just really great, keeps you interested the entire time. And you get some really great action sequences as well, specifically in the third act, because this is way more of a spy movie than an action movie. You don't really get the action until the third act, but it's still really fun when you do get it. And the score and the editing, absolutely terrific, as with a Guy Ritchie film, like I always say. And that's about all for the good. On to the bad. And there's one thing I was not a fan of in this movie, and it's how the ending just kind of takes forever to end. Like, every time you think they wrap up, there's another scene. And it does it like 2 or 3 times. It just kind of got on my nerves by the end of the movie, but it's not something too serious. It's just a little nitpick. But that's about all for the bad. On to the final thoughts. I really enjoyed this movie. I wasn't expecting to like this as much as I did, because I haven't heard very great things about it, but I enjoyed it. Operation Fortune is a really fun Guy Ritchie film. I will buy it on Blu-ray, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So that was my review for Operation Fortune. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it if you have. If you haven't seen it, what's your favorite Guy Ritchie film, or what's your favorite Jason Statham film? As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.